Hi, my name's Christy Barb, and I usually make videos after my meetup groups. And this one is for the newsletter this week pronunciation of suffixes sion, sion, and tion. When do they sound like jun, and when do they sound like shun? So here's the newsletter. That's all it is. I made an audio recording, and here's a link to download the spreadsheet, and here it is. So I'm going to go over to the spreadsheet. And first, the zh sound. It's the same as sh, but with voicing. So if you have trouble finding the placement, how to position your tongue to make this sound, do sh first. Keep your tongue in the same position, keep pushing airflow the same way, but make sound in your throat. That's the voicing. If you feel vibration, you're doing it right. So sh, and you may need to take a deeper breath and push with more pressure because what you're doing is creating turbulence. The sides of my tongue touch the tops of my teeth and the middle is down a little bit. In the middle, the airflow is going over it, but there's resistance. So you're pushing with a lot of pressure and your tongue is resisting it, and that creates the turbulent airflow. If you don't have enough pressure, it might be inconsistent. If you don't have enough voicing, it'll sound like sh. And if you don't have enough airflow, it will sound like j. If your tongue touches the top of your mouth, j. It's stopping the airflow, and that's a j. So this one, you want to test it by having airflow and voicing. The rules for this, it will sound like zh. If it follows a vowel, so all of these, this is an I, a U, an A, it doesn't matter what vowel it is, it will sound like zh. Let me start here. Vision, division, confusion, occasion, decision. Some people have asked, is it in or un? Is it jin or jun? And it doesn't matter because both I and are used in unstressed syllables, and that means they're shorter duration. So if I say vision with an I or vision with an vision, 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 doesn't matter. Whichever one your tongue can find the easiest. It will also sound like jun or jin when it follows an R. Version, diversion, conversion, excursion, immersion. And now, when does it sound like shin or shun? It will sound like shin or shun when it follows an L or an N. So there's the L, compulsion, propulsion, pension, tension, comprehension. When the root word that you're putting the suffix sion on ends with a MIT or an SS, then the suffix will have two S's, sion. So submit becomes submission, admit becomes admission, discuss becomes discussion, progress becomes progression, impress becomes impression. And the tion will usually sound like a sh unless it follows an L, an N, or an R. So protect becomes protection. Operate becomes operation. Inform becomes information. Elect becomes election. React becomes reaction. And there's always exceptions. So there are times when a tion follows an N or an R, and it is a shun. So here's a few examples: mention, attention, convention, portion, assertion. And that's it. There's only a couple words that end with the cion. Suspicion is the one that I can think of. The other one is coercion, but that one can also be pronounced coercion. So that's the only other one I didn't put on here. So hopefully that's helpful. I know there's always exceptions in English for the rules, but this might give you some tips of how do I know? Is it shun or jun? Thanks.